welcome to another episode of Carolyn and her clothes. So yes, today I am wearing my turtleneck that I recently showed off, and the jacket and the jeans and the red boots. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carolyn. I do a lot of shopping hauls, unboxings, and try-ons. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? What's holding you back? In my last video, I mentioned that I was going to include my Instagram account, which is linked below if you want to see my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. I don't actually post there that often, but what I did notice is that when I mentioned that last time, a ton of people that I'm not familiar with ended up following me on Instagram. So if you're following me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel because this is free. This is no different than following me on Instagram. If you follow me here, subscribe to my channel here, and click the notification bell, you'll get notified of future videos from me. It's no more of a commitment than if you were to follow someone on Instagram. Okay, so off my soapbox, today I have a trunk club, okay? Trunk Club is a styling service by Nordstrom. Pay them a $25 fee. They'll curate a box of items. You can leave them a note. You can give them a little inspiration picture, and they'll send you a box to try on in the comfort of your own home. You don't pay for anything except that $25. Keep what you want, pay for it, send back the rest. You can schedule it right through the app, and the FedEx will come right to your door and pick that up for you. You don't have to leave your house. I recently just did a trunk club for my daughter that had the cutest, she's 17 and a high school senior, had the cutest clothes in there. I thought finally they figured her out. It was so cute, and nothing fit her. The clothes, the sizing was all wonky on her, so I'm really disappointed. She did end up keeping a necklace. Now, the one thing is, you're like, oh gosh, you're paying a lot of these $25 styling fees. Listen, if you have the Nordstrom credit card, this styling fee is waived. I also understand they have a debit card, and the styling fee is waived for that one too. So if you have the credit card, for Pete's sake, what's holding you back? Get a trunk. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. They'll pay for shipping, everything. You try it on, send it back. If you would like to try a trunk club, use my link below. Both you and I get $50 off your first box. My gosh, how good is that? It's a free item practically. All right. Now, if you don't have a card and you don't want to get a card, I do not recommend trunk, because some of the things, like I just mentioned my daughter, she got a really cute trunk, but like everything fit wonky, you know, like things were oversized, and then things were like teeny tiny, nothing fit. So it was, sizing was everywhere. And I've gotten plenty of bad trunks too, if you've been following me along. But if you do have the credit card, or want the credit card, again, the credit card doesn't cost you anything, why not? All right, so in my trunk, I got a really good trunk. And the reason why I got a really good trunk is because I was very specific about items I wanted. I even gave her specific items that I wanted by going on the Nordstrom site. And I don't use this, I guess, as a styling service. I don't need someone to style me. I have a ton of clothes, and I kind of know my style, and I kind of know what I'm looking for. I use it more as, you know, try it home before you buy. You know, we don't have a Nordstrom's in my area, and even when we did, the selection was very, very poor. It was not a good Nordstrom's at all. So I like to say, oh, this looks good on the site. I don't want to have to pay for it and then have to go mail, you know, to either a Nordstrom rack or the store and ship it back myself. This is free. So why not? Okay. So I asked for very specific items. When I was getting ready for my dinner party the other week, I didn't have any statement gold earrings or any statement gold bracelets. So I actually asked for those things in my trunk. And one thing I've also noticed about trunk too is if there's things that you don't really care for, you get a preview. If you don't really care for them, or you're like, accept them, because what they end up swapping out is even worse. Now, if it's something you absolutely hate, yeah, decline, you know, but if there's something like you're like, try it, you never know, okay? So I'm gonna go through the first things that I know I'm not keeping. So I asked for a statement bracelet, and they sent me this by Kendra Scott. It's called the Davie Cuff, and it's $60, all right? Let's see if I can open this. All right, it is teeny tiny. I would not call this statement. Now, teeny tiny is kind of good for me because I have a tiny wrist, okay? But here it is. It's this little gold bracelet, and there's just these little stones here. All right, I'll see if I can get it on for you. It looks almost like a child's bracelet. All right, so yeah, here it is. And and you can see that it's on me. You know, it's okay. Actually, this came off of me so easily that it's okay. This is nothing that would say, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, buy me. All right, here's the little stones. It's this little plain band. For $60, this is going back. Not to mention, this is my birthday month, and Kendra Scott gives you 50% off a single item for your birthday month, which, of course, I had to do. Because how often do you get 50% off an item? And I had that in the mail on my way to me, but it's not a bracelet because I saw something I liked better, and I want that, okay? Now I can't figure out how to put this back in the box. Here it is. Okay, I'm putting this back in the box, and this will end up going back. The next thing that they gave me were a pair of earrings. I did ask for statement gold earrings, and they gave me these Pavé link hoop earrings by Nordstrom. They're calling these gray, but they're not gray, they're gold, and they're $59. Okay, I already know I'm not keeping these because they're kind of similar to these, except these are much smaller and these are much bigger. Okay, they're cute. They've got the chain link, right? And then they have little diamonds like here, so the Pavé crystals. They're cute. They're definitely statement. I just don't love them. I don't love them. And when you see some of the other items in this trunk, there are items in here that I do, at least one item that I do love and I'm really excited about. It's something I requested. Very excited to get it and try it on, and I really hope it works for me. All right, so let me put this back in so I don't lose them. And then we can go on to the next item, which also isn't very exciting, and I'm gonna send it back, but I did ask for it. And I do need them, but nothing like, oh my God, I'm gonna die without it. Let's face it, there's really nothing I need, but I like to shop and I like to have things when I want them. And then when you want them, you don't have them. You're like, oh, I really could have used that. All right, so now the next thing I asked for, not very exciting, were some basic bikini underwear. Now I have 2 packages of underwear here and I don't know what's what. All right, Thinstincts, is this the Thinstincts? Let's see. These are heavy black, brief, very black, and this is the panty brief. All right, I don't know what's what. One is Thinstincts, which I think is this one, which are a Thinstincts high waist brief 2.0 in SPANX. They're $48. You're like, $48? Well, they're compression underwear, so it's not like full-on SPANX. At least I don't think they are, because I didn't ask for full-on SPANX. The picture showed underwear, but they're like underwear that suck in your gut. So I did ask for these, but for $48 and knowing the other items in my trunk, I am not, obviously I'm not going to be showing these to you, but for the other items in my trunk, for $48, these are going back, okay? Nothing wrong with them. I requested them, but you know, when I see other items I want or where I want to spend my money, there's definitely other things I'd rather purchase. The next one is the Alleluia Bikini. I asked for just plain black underwear, and it's one bikini bottom for 20 bucks. So this is definitely going back. I thought it was like a package of 3 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not paying $20 for one underwear. Like, I do need some black underwear, and that's what I asked for, was black bikini underwear. She sent this, and I said, okay, just accept it. Like I said, I don't decline anything unless it's like, you know, outrageous, and I'm like, no way would I wear that. Because usually what they put it in is worse. Now, if I didn't see things that I liked in here, I might get, but I don't, all right? I did ask for a forest green sweater, and there's nothing wrong with this. She sent the NIC+ZOE V-Neck sweater, all right? I wouldn't call this forest green. This is like a light gray green, almost like an olive gray, you know? It's a combination. It's kind of like a marled style. If we could see it close, it has like some black in it, okay? It's just like a rounded V-neck, okay? And it's kind of like, it has like a curved hem, but other than that, it's very plain and a boxy style. Again, NIC+ZOE, so you know it's gonna be expensive. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with this sweater, but it's just, you know, it's not very exciting. All right. Let me see if I can find out what the material is. Here it is. It is 53% cotton, 35% viscose, 12% nylon. Hand wash, cold separately. Do not bleach, do not twist or wring. Reshape flat to dry. Cool iron if necessary. Okay. And this is called the NIC+ZOE V-Neck, and I would say it's a rounded V. It's not like a sharp V sweater. size extra small, and they're calling this green, and it's $98. I'm sorry, but I would pay $98 for a sweater, but not this one. This one is eh. Just eh. All right, I will try it on for you. I'm probably not gonna go in depth in styling it because it is just eh to me, you know? But if you're interested in it, you'll see how it fits. I'm not gonna try the jewelry on, and obviously not gonna try the underwear on. All right, the next thing I asked for a red sweater. So in her notes, she says, here's the red sweater, all right? So this one is the NAADAM V-Neck sweater by Project NAADAM. And they're calling this red, all right? I don't know about you, but to me, this is burnt orange. And the color that they're actually calling it on the tag is saffron. I don't know what color saffron is. It's like a burnt orange though, or a paprika. I was looking for like a Christmas red, but I do want a burnt orange sweater, but I'm hoping to get one of my Stitch Fix. I really want the Mia back detailed sweater. And this one is a cashmere sweater, all right? And we're in Project NAADAM, $89, which is not a bad price for cashmere. So let's see if it's 100% cashmere to be sure. It is 100% cashmere. Really great price for cashmere. I have nothing against the sweater. Like I said, I do want a sweater, but it is kind of boxy, kind of boring, which I expect in a cashmere sweater because you're really paying for the material. It's nice. It's really nice. But do I want a cashmere burnt orange sweater? Yeah, not really. I do want a burnt orange sweater, but something a little bit less and maybe something a little bit more fun and detail like the one from Stitch Fix, okay? Okay, next thing I asked for two different kinds of motos. One like a knit moto, and when I mean knit, I was thinking like of a cotton lycra material, something thin, something easily packable, something fitted, you know. I had one, it was like one of the Liverpool ones, it was denim, and it was a size small versus extra small, so it's kind of sloppy looking on me, plus it got faded. It's seen better days, and I gave that away. So it's very, very rare that I give away clothes in the past because they're worn out. I usually outgrew the clothes before I wore them out. So if I have to pass it up, I pass it up. But that one, yeah, I donated. So I was looking for a kind of replacement, light, packable, casual. And she sent along this one. It's not exactly what I have in mind, so I was going to send it back. Beautiful, but it's not what I had in mind. It's the Quinn Faux Suede Moto Jacket cut from the Kloth in black for $99. Beautiful jacket, but it's heavy. It's got some heft to it. And I was thinking something a little bit lighter. Like this is like an outdoor jacket. I mean, it's lined on the inside. You know, it's got the asymmetrical zip. It's got the zip pocket here. Let's see, is it actually working or is it just design? Actually, no, it's just a fake pocket. So it zips and unzips, but there's nothing. But the real pocket's down here at the bottom, okay? It's got the fake snap here on the top, so it just hangs. It doesn't actually snap up at the top. It's beautiful, but I was looking for something a little bit thinner than this because I also asked for a black faux leather moto jacket, and she came through with this one, which is absolutely beautiful, all right? This one is by River Island. It's the faux leather biker jacket for $120. And in my notes, I told her that I really love the name brand blank NYC. Oh, look at this. They didn't send the right size unless they know that this runs big. This is a size 6, and I'm like a size 2. So I don't know if this is even going to fit me. All right. What size do they say this is? Yeah, they sent the wrong size. They're saying it's a size 2 on here, but here it's a size 6 it's labeled as. So it's beautiful. It has the gold tone hardware. These do snap here. And is this a real pocket? No. So they got a little fake pocket right here in front that just lifts up. They got the zip pockets here on the side that are real. And of course the asymmetrical zip and zips on the cuff. So I do like this. I already do own a black moto jacket, and I really don't want to part with it because I really like it, but it's starting to get some wear. So like along the arm, because it's faux, it's like actually shredding. You wouldn't notice it if I was wearing it. You know, you would never say, oh, Carolyn, your jacket's falling apart. But I kind of notice it. I'm not quite ready to part with it yet because I really like the way it fits and feels, and I don't know, I only paid 50 bucks for it. It's a Macy's INC, but I really like it. I'm just kind of aggravated that it's kind of like falling apart here on the arm. So I said, let me go start looking for a new moto. You never know. So she sent one over. It seems to be the wrong size. Looking at it now, it looks kind of large, but we'll see what it looks like on. And we'll make a determination, but most likely I'm gonna send this back because I think I like the motos that come in a little more. This, and again, this could be a sizing thing. This one, I like a kind with the belt or more of a cinched because I like the look of having a waist. All right, but we'll try it on. We'll see how it is. All right, and then next up is what I pictured and sent to them as something I wanted. But when I got it, it doesn't look like what I thought it was going to be. First place, I thought it was going to be a lightish bluish grayish because that's what I requested. It's a sweater. It is by French Connection. It's called the Caballo Sweater, and here they're calling it blue, and it's a size extra small. Now, I requested this sweater because I first saw it on Facebook. It was following me around on Facebook where Nordstrom advertised it, and it was also on sale. So I said, oh, you know, I like that, you know, and I literally copied the link and I posted actually took a snapshot of the picture and put it in my note to my stylist, the actual picture. And I gave her what the name of the sweater was in my note, okay? This doesn't to me look anything like what I saw it online, and moreover, it's not on sale. It was like on sale for like, I think $89, and now it's back up to $118 at least here. And when I saw it and she sent it, I tried to switch out colors, but they were all out. So let me look at the size on this one. It is an extra small. So it is an extra small, and it's a dark navy blue, all right? I was looking for a light blue gray. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but the sleeves are a bell sleeve, and half of it's lace, or I guess you would call it lace, with like flowers on it, okay? And it has the tie sleeves, which I'm gonna have to look up on how I think it ties around this part, like this part of your wrist, right? So it kind of like makes it that balloon effect around the wrist. So I will have to play with this and try it on, but I can tell you now, looking at it, it's looking kind of boxy, to be honest with you. And it feels like a mixture of cotton and acrylic, but let me look what it says. It is, actually, they're saying 100% cotton is the sweater. So, okay, so 100%, the body is 100% cotton, the sleeves are 100% polyamide. Okay, and the trim 100% polyester, hand wash, cold, dry, flat, reshape while damp, wash with similar colors. All right, it looked really cute on her, on the model. It looked adorable, very unusual with the lace and the tie sleeves. I'll give it a try, but looking at it, it looks enormous to me. But again, you never know until you try on. It doesn't quite look like what it looked on her, but again, I don't have it on a body right now. I'm just looking at it. Then the last sweater, the one I'm most excited about. I am so excited. So, Pretty and Petite, her name's Gafy, did a shopping haul from ASTR the Label. And she showed this sweater, but hers was a turtleneck style. And the turtleneck style was out when she went to send the link, but she sent the link, and it was directly from ASTR the Label's site of a very similar one. And then, of course, I went over to Nordstrom and then told them in my note, I want it. Okay? So this is highly unusual, all right? This is by ASTR the Label. It looks like a sweater dress, but it's long, and it has this big slit on the side that's gonna open up. So it's very dramatic, okay? So it's not something you can't wear like just tights with it. You'll expose yourself, okay? You would have to wear like skinny jeans or leggings with it. I'm really excited about this. I was debating what color I should get. I decided to get black. They have it like in a taupe and like I think a lighter beige. It's 70% viscose, 30% nylon, and it is dry clean only. I'm okay with that. I think this is gorgeous. This is definitely a date night or dinner night out sweater. Like I said, it's long, like a dress, but it has a huge slit. And this one is... It's called the Cross Front High Slit Long Sweater by ASTR the Label in black. I got it in extra small, and it's $88, which for all this material, I don't think is that awful. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna do the try on, and you know it's gonna be this sweater first. Okay, first up is the River Island jacket. Now, interesting enough, it said it was a size 6 on the inside, and on the invoice and on the outside, it says size 2. This is a size 2, all right? There's no question about it. This is not a size 6. This fits exactly like how I'd expect my size 2 jackets to fit. I think it fits fine. It fits perfectly. The sleeves are just slightly long to be accepted. I'm a shorty. I'm only 5'2", but I can tolerate with the length of the sleeves that they are. I like it. I like it a lot, but I don't love it enough to get it, and I'm just really stuck on my other one. I'm kind of aggravated. My other one is a little bit worn like that, but nobody would notice unless I would show you. So I'm going to hold on to it at least for this season, I think. If I run across a great deal on a nice Moto that I really love, I'll snag it, but I don't need to absolutely have one replacement now. I'll last the rest of the season with the one I have if I need to. All right. It has the quilting over here on the sleeves. I'll come closer so you can see it. It's not puffy at all. It just has the extra stitching. All right. It has the zippers. It's gold tone. These are really snaps here at the lapel. They really do work. Oh, look, there's a little logo here that I didn't see before, which I really don't care for. That I do not like. So, yeah, don't like that. Glad I just saw that. Yeah, and this is fake. So, it's okay. It's not my favorite. All right, so this will be going back. But I'm glad she sent it. I think this is a great box. I love it when the stylist listens to me. So, I was thrilled with this box and so excited to get it, mainly because the stylist listened and gave what I requested. All right, next up is this interesting, right? It looks like a sweater dress, but there is no way you can wear this as a sweater dress. It comes right up to past the crotch where it opens up, all right? So it's very dramatic, long sweater, all right? It comes down to my mid-calf, all right? And it's a crisscross style, and it's forgiving if you have any tummy. There's like extra fabric here to, you know, hide any rolls and bumps. Now, the back I'm not so sure about, which is where I mostly have my rolls and bumps. So here's the back of it. I'm going to have to look back at the footage myself to see if it's flattering or not from the back. And I'm going to have to pan down. I'm wearing this with the red boots because this is what my stylist suggested to wear this with, because I also got the red boots from a trunk club last year. And yeah, I do think they work. It's kind of like a fun outfit. But when I saw this on the model, she was wearing a pair of strappy pumps. So unless it's really cold out, I'm probably wear the strappy black pumps with this over the boots. But if it's, you know, cold and snowy, the boots come out. All right, so what do you guys think of this? I'm thinking about it. I have to look back at the footage. I don't know if it's that flattering on me. I was so excited to get this. It's very unique to me. I definitely like this style. This is very much me. I'm just not sure if it's flattering. I'll have to look back at the footage, okay? So here's the front of it. And I'm doing this as much for you as for me, so I can look to see what it looks like. Okay? All right, next outfit. Give me a minute. Okay, next up is the French Connection sweater that I also requested. First, the sleeves are kind of uncomfortable. They're kind of itchy, and I'm not fond of them. Don't get me wrong, I love the style. I was the one that requested it. It looks super cute on the model, but as you can see, it's kind of shapeless for me, and this is an extra small. It is longer in the back, which I don't mind, but this is really long, and again, I'm short, so it's really long. It's almost like a tunic length, and yeah, I'm not fond of the length, to be honest with you. And I just think it's just overall too big. Even the V-neck is kind of cutting it. I think I would feel better about wearing a tank underneath this, because even if I bent over, it's just too big. And again, the sleeves are itchy. It looks so cute on the model, but this is not for me. It's like itchy, uncomfortable. It's like a very scratchy material, this is. All right, but here's the back of it. And I didn't style this in any way. I kept on my same jeans and the boots. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to throw on the cut from the Kloth Moto Jacket. Okay, this is the cut from the Kloth Faux Suede Moto Jacket. So the first one was faux leather. This is faux suede. It has the 2 pockets in front, but they're not angle pockets. They're up and down pockets. It's just kind of annoying. All right. Is there a pocket? This is a fake pocket, I think. Yes, this is a fake pocket. And the lapels don't snap. That doesn't bother me as long as they stay put, which they seem to do. Real working zippers here on the side, but it doesn't open completely. It just kind of opens them up a little bit. This is lined, and I would say this is more of an outdoors-ish jacket. This is a thick, heavy jacket, and I mean, yeah, you can wear it indoors, but it's a heavier jacket, and I was just kind of looking for something a little bit lighter. Very nice, like the way it fits. I think the quality is excellent. So if you want something like this, I would highly recommend ordering it. All right. So nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't what I had in mind and what I was looking for. Okay, next up, I got another sweater for you. Give me a minute. Okay, next up is this burnt orange sweater, which she called red. So it's not red, it's burnt orange. There's no way around that. It's cashmere, super soft. The quality seems nice, nothing wrong with the quality. Up top it fits nice, but a little problem, it's cropped, and I don't do cropped sweaters like this. You know, if it's cropped and it fits, it's fine, but I don't want to be constantly, you know, covering my little love handles here on the side. I don't need that, okay? And again, it's cashmere, so it's going to be pricey. So this is going to be a no, all right? Nice, and I think I'd just rather have the $44 one from Stitch Fix, to be honest with you. As much, especially in burnt orange, if I'm going to buy and invest in a cashmere sweater that's a plain V-neck, it's going to be in black, in tan, in ivory, you know, in a very neutral color. I'm not going to do burnt orange, which I can only really wear in the fall, you know? I just don't think I would. I would even do red, you know? But this is such a fall color, I just feel that it'd be limited for the cashmere sweater, you know, look. All right, I got that NIC+ZOE sweater, and that's it. So give me a minute. Okay, last up is the NIC+ZOE sweater. Like I said, I asked for a forest green sweater. Yeah, this has a tinge of green, but I was looking for like a deep, dark forest green. And this is kind of like an olive marbled with black and some gray in there. You know, I'll come closer so you can see it. Okay. It has the rounded V-neck here in front. It's like a tunic style because it comes completely below my butt. I don't love this. This is really bleh to me, you know? This is like no shape, no nothing. I like the V-neck style. I like the material, but just the fit and the color and everything. And I like olive, but something about this one just isn't doing it for me. So this is definitely going back. So the only one that I'm considering is the one that I requested, which is the black long sweater with the big slit on the side. I'm going to have to look back at the footage myself to make that determination. Let me know your thoughts. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Click the notification bell to get notified of future videos. Give me a thumbs up. And take care, and until next time.